Hello everyone. In the previous video we were talking about money supply, and in this video we'll be continuing the same. Now since we were talking about central banks control on money supply, we cannot ignore the fact that there's an operation called open market operation, which was well explained in section 4.1. So basically, but before starting this topic, we need to understand few things. So from the previous video, if you remember, this intersection does not actually denote I, but actually helps us finding bond prices. So the intersection of MS and MD basically gave us bond price. Now in order to find bond interest rate, we need to input the formula called, which is basically goes like $100 minus $PB, which is price of bond, by $PB, where this $100 is expected return from the bond, and this is the price that we gave for the same divided by its price. Now let's understand this formula with some numerical, by adding some numerical values to it. So it goes like bond interest rate is equal to $100 minus $PB by $PB. Let's assume PB to be say 50. So what we get is, this is case 1 where PB is 50. So 100 minus 50 by 50 gives us 50 by 50, which is 1%. So when price for bond was 50 rupees, the interest rate was 1%. Now in case 2, let's take PB is equal to say 40. So we can see, adding the values to the formula, 100 minus 40 divided by 40 gives us 60 by 40, which is 2 by 3, which is 1 point something. So interest is 1 point something. And in case 3, let's take it to be PB is equal to 60. So this was the first ideal case. This was the lower value, and now we are taking a higher value than this. So again, $100 minus 60 by 60 gives us 40 by 60, which is 2 by 3, which is 0 point something, right? Interest becomes 0 point something. So if you've noticed a trend, then as price of bond increased, our interest rate declined, and when price of bond declined, the interest rate increased. So it basically shows or gives us a very important result, which is price of bond is inversely related to interest. Now you can also understand it in a way that, for example, you just went on to buy some bonds, okay? Earlier, all bonds, there are 3 bonds in the market. This was giving you interest rate of 3%. This was also giving 3%, and this was also giving 3%. So you paid rupees 5. I mean 5 is the value for all these. Suddenly what happened? This interest rate for this particular A bond increased to 5%. So automatically you'll stop caring about these and you'll start investing more in this one, right? Hence, demand of these bonds will decline, leading to decrease in their price level. And that is exactly what it shows. Since interest rate of one increased, the prices of rest decreased, and vice versa. So this is how it works. And in the next video, we'll be talking about OMO in a precise way. Thank you.